Hey, is it possible for the DM to include magical weapons as possible treasure in an adventure for a party of first level adventurers and not imbalance the game? We're going to talk about what it takes to design a low level permanent magic weapon that doesn't unbalance a first level adventure, and we're starting now. Plus, stick around. At the end of this video, as a bonus, I will detail a few new magic weapons that fit perfectly for a first level adventure. Welcome to the Dungeon Master's Apprentice, and I'm your friendly neighborhood Dungeon Master. Here at the Dungeon Master's Apprentice, we work on creating The Cursed, a unique campaign world, and talk about how to have a great gaming session at the table. I've been thinking a lot about low-level permanent magic weapons for first-level characters. I wondered what it would take to create a permanent magic weapon that first-level characters could use. First, let's take a look at the quintessential low-level permanent magic weapon for a fighter, the +1 longsword. Have you ever noticed that it's always a longsword? If it was a short sword, the party would give it to the thief. A dagger, the wizard. A mace, the cleric. The +1 increases the chance to hit by 5% for each and every swing, plus an additional +1 for damage for every successful hit. That is quite a bump for a beginning character. Yes, you can throw one-shot magic items at them, like scrolls and potions. But if you hand them out too frequently, they will have a greater disruptive effect on the game than the +1 longsword because of the boost is greater. Don't forget about the new magic weapons I detailed at the end of the video, so stick around. Traditional charged weapons suffer from either a hoarder mentality, where the player is loath to use a charge for fear of not having it when they really need it, or a splurge mentality, where the player burns through the charges willy-nilly, powering through all the encounters until it runs dry. Even the rechargeable variety suffer from these problems if the players don't have a handy way to recharge the weapon. It's the same to them as if they were using the disposable variety. So I decided to try creating a few that I thought would fit my criteria. I even asked the Dungeon Craft group over on Facebook for help. Link below to that group in the description. After compiling my favorites, here are the common design characteristics that I found. First, limited charges per day, meaning it works 3 times, 4 times, 5 times a day, but each and every day. Second, damage increases are preferable to 2 hit increases. You only have a 20-sided die, so each hit increase increases the chance of hit by 5%. So damage increases are definitely preferable to 2 hit increases for low-level characters. Number 3, limited target application. That's preferable to across-the-board increases. So if you only hit orcs or only hit undead, only hit skeletons, that is a more workable weapon for a first-level character. Of course, if you never have those foes in your game, then it was kind of worthless. Effects like light or a specific type of detect, like detect magic, detect evil, good things to have, but doesn't unbalance the game. Power-ups lasting only a certain number of rounds. Say you have a charged weapon with 3 charges per day, and that powers up that weapon for 4 rounds each combat. Those 4 rounds, they get the benefit. Afterwards, they have to use another charge. And last but not least, reverse the direction of the magic. Instead of damaging a specific type of target, how about if it protects them from a specific type of opponent's attack, such as a draining attack from undead. And now for those bonus magic items. Weapons of heroic action. Weapons that 3 times a day can automatically inflict maximum damage, declared after a successful hit was rolled. For distance weapons, the bow charges the arrow, the bandolier charges the darts or daggers, and the sling charges the stones. Players then can plan when to use the guaranteed maximum kick to take down the big baddie, or maybe they will be used to save them as a last-ditch effort to save their life. Plus, I like to include a verbal command to activate. Let the player choose the command so they can develop a catchphrase, like power on, and weapons of dire omen. No bonus, but the weapon absorbs 3 successful hits from undead that would drain the player per day. Choose the type of undead drain attack, like the level drain or a con drain. but it comes with an omen. When they are trying to identify the weapon, they can't really tell what it is, but they get an omen. Always have this blade at the ready, or thee shall surely lose something vital if not. Now, I hope you enjoyed my take on the ultra low level permanent magic weapons. And I would like to thank the members of the Dungeon Craft Facebook group for all their magical creations that helped me arrive at this list. If you did enjoy, please hit the like button, and of course, any suggestions you have would be greatly appreciated, so don't forget to leave a comment. I hope you come back for the next installments where I continue fleshing out my campaign world and discuss other dungeon mastery related topics. Now, if you're enjoying this journey with me, then please consider subscribing to this channel. If you do, don't forget to click on the bell icon to get notified every time content is posted. Until then, adventure on!